look at this. Who's gonna mug me? No one's gonna mug me. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am once again getting ready for a trip, and I thought this time I could show y'all how I go about packing and my biggest tips for packing light and packing right, okay? This trip that I'm going on is going to be for 2 weeks, and I am going across 3 countries. I am flying into Florence, Italy, and then taking a train up to Spain, and then another train to Paris, and then back down to Florence. So it's going to be a lot of moving, a lot of traveling. So I wanted to make sure that for this specific journey, I packed very intentionally. And I packed very light, so I am sticking to just a carry-on, and honestly I have never taken more than a carry-on on any of my trips, and I have always been okay. I definitely think that we have a tendency to overpack when we're going on vacation. So for this trip, these are my outfits right here. This is all that I am packing in terms of clothes, plus a few swimsuits and such that are in here. I want to go through my biggest tips for you in order to get you ready to pack before you even start. Tip number 1. My biggest tip is do your research beforehand. This includes checking the weather, knowing what kind of vibe you're trying to go for, what activities you're going to be doing day to day, just so that it gives you a better idea of what to expect and what you should be including in your wardrobe. For this trip, I hadn't checked the weather until recently, and then I realized that it was going to be raining a lot of the days that I was there, and I don't even own an umbrella, so I had to go and get that. And it just gets you ready for like smaller surprises. The day that I fly in is supposed to be slightly rainy, so I'm happy that I looked at that before and I didn't end up getting there and getting soaked on my first day, because that would have been a bummer. Tip number 2, size down. Size down in everything that you have, everything that you can. For this trip specifically, I am going to be trying to take the smallest amount of things that I can, and that includes everything from my wallet. I bought a smaller wallet. My makeup bag, I'm trying to take the smallest amount of makeup possible. Even my luggage, I am taking my carry-on bag and a backpack, and that is it. I'm not going to try to take anything else. Even my purses that I'm going to be taking, I think I'm literally only going to take 1, maybe 2. I went from this bigger, like clunkier one to this smaller one. This is a man's wallet, but it serves way better than this one. This one still has all my change and stuff in it. But all I need are literally my cards, my ID, and then a place to put my cash. And I wanted something that took up a lot less space. In terms of purses, I bought myself a fanny pack. I already had one, but I hadn't found one in a black, and this one's like a black leather. Super excited for this. Don't let anybody tell you that fanny packs aren't cool. They are the absolute coolest. Look at this. Who's gonna mug me? No one's gonna mug me. This is so great. I love just being able to have it on me, hands-free. Also, like, you can do it around your waist. They're so cute. I love my fanny packs. Definitely useful, especially for traveling hands-free. You can keep all your little things in it, and this wallet really takes up so little space. I'm so excited. I'm literally not going to need anything else. Another aspect of that sizing down, specifically with the makeup, it's August, it's hot. I'm not going to be wearing a ton of makeup. I want something very, very light. So specifically for trips, I am a very big advocate of getting eyelash extensions, which is what I have on right now. I just got them done yesterday. These are actually a little bit bigger than I'm used to, but I think it saves so much time and so much space. I would very much recommend them for trips. You don't have to take false lashes if you do that. You don't have to take the glue for them. You don't have to take mascara. You don't have to take anything like that at all. Eyelash curlers, anything that you usually use for your eyelashes, you don't have to take it. You save so much space, and it's so easy. In the morning, you wake up and you're ready to go. You don't have to do anything to them, and it helps you kind of just like start the day off a little bit easier, a little bit earlier. It's very convenient for yourself, so I very much recommend doing that if it's in your price range. If not, I totally understand. I totally get that. But for me, that is something that I'm okay splurging on before a trip, just so that it gives me ease while we're on the move. Tip number 3, do a color theme. For me, that works very well just because I like to coordinate a lot of my clothing, and also for my Instagram, I like for that to look very cohesive. So I definitely always pick a color to center around, and then I just do a lot of basics for that. For this trip, I'm doing a lot of whites, blacks, beiges, and then my color for this trip is going to be gold. It is Leo season, it is my birthday, so I am going to be channeling a lot of that. and I want to look like a goddess for most of this trip. So gold is going to be the color pop that I'm going to be doing that in. I have gold dresses, gold tops, and gold eyeshadow and jewelry that I'm going to be including. I'm usually not much for gold, but I've been getting into it a lot lately, and I'm very, very excited to show y'all what those pieces are going to look like. Also, if you pick a color theme, it's easier to have things that match with a lot of different items. You can definitely match a gold top with any, like the black or the beige or the white. I like it for that. It has a lot of, you have a lot of options when you coordinate your colors. And that leads us into tip number 4. Pick clothes that can be worn in a lot of different ways. Pick things that can be layered, things that go well with each other, just things that are very malleable and that can be changed a lot and that you can make a lot of outfits out of. I am a big fan of capsule wardrobes, especially for traveling. You don't need to take a lot of stuff. And also, I always like saving a little bit of space just in case I want to go shopping wherever I'm going and I find things that I can wear with my outfits there. Don't pack a lot of shoes. I never think you should have more than 3 pairs of shoes in whatever you're going for. One shoe to walk around in all the time, maybe a night shoe, and then another shoe that can be a little in between of the two. Thank you for watching. I hope this made it a little bit easier for you to start your packing. If you have any packing tips of your own, drop them below and help a fellow traveler out. I'll be posting a video with my pieces and how I styled them for this trip soon, so stay tuned. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. See you next time.